Good morning, kids. It's a Wednesday morning. The sun is coming up. It feels like it's going to be cool today, which is cool. Yesterday's job, North Bergen, ugh. It feels good to just not have to deal with that. It's already a success today. Today we're removing a 550-gallon underground tank. I think it's in a nice little cul-de-sac. We're doing this work for a realtor who we've done quite a bit of work for. I bid this job pretty low as I look in the file. I'm not sure why I bid it so low. Two reasons. Number one, I think it leaks. Number two, she's given us quite a bit of business. So one of those two reasons. Hopefully it's good access, but it seemed like an easy one today. I'm in nice and early. Not sure why, because I can't sleep. I have stress. Why do I have stress? I don't know. Just in the fear of something possibly going wrong and not being prepared. That's the only stress I have in my life. Other than that, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. My YouTube revenue is going down. What's that? What's that? Is that a thing? I was up to almost $100, and last week I saw it going down. It's down to $73 now. So I don't know. Not too worried about it, but that's happening. We are going to take that trailer. I'll open it up, make sure all the product's pumped out, clean it up a little bit, make sure it's got all the right tools. Check the tire pressure. Got to go pick up my last mason dump, which is lettered. That's everything. I think maybe I was going to bring my personal truck and do something cool with the logo on it. I don't know. Just take that black lettering off. Clean up the yard here a little bit. By then the boys should be coming in, where we'll head out to Monroe and do an underground tank removal. We'll see you out there. Okay, folks, we have reached our destination. A little bit better than North Bergen yesterday. So we will walk over, meet the homeowner, let you know how everything's gonna go. Boys are walking towards the back. It looks like we have problems with the garage door. That one works. Okay, so I didn't even get down alongside of it. And you'll see in a minute, but we've got severe contamination down there. The tank had 2 inches of water, about 5 inches of product. So it's a shallow tank too, but it's a thin one. And she just had a new septic tank leach fields put in, so a little concerned with that. And my access in and out of this place, you know, it's 6 one, half dozen the other, which to disturb, to track in. I'd like to go this way, but we don't really know where the tank is here. So we're gonna pump it out, empty it, cut it open, get Mikey inside, pop it out and see the damage. But look at this place. Beautiful. That gentleman we did about 10 years ago, and his tank leaked and he had about 200 tons. So I'm assuming that, you know, most of these homes were built by the same contractor. They'll buy a parcel of land and come and put up some homes. Right, Craig?
Right.
Corey?
Yes, sir. Hey, what's the plumage here?
The plumage is undetermined at this point in time, Craig. But I will do some test pits and some field screening and give you an indication. Sam, how are you this morning?
Tired.
Tired from what?
Yesterday.
What'd you do yesterday? Oh, working out. Go ahead. We have quite a run up there, and with quite a bit of, what was the gallonage? Didn't we figure it out?
For today?
I think it was like 15 gallons in that hose. Remember that one time?
Yeah, I don't remember. But
so we got to get all that oil. This little device right here does it.
Why didn't we leave the buck truck on here?
somebody come back here.
Somebody come get her.
Ready?
Yes, let's get ready, Ken.
That's it. Just puts air on it, and we're pushing all the oil out of this line completely back into our drum in there. And props to Craig, this was his invention. So this is all the gear that Mike uses when he cleans the tank. That is a Tyvek suit. This is his lifting harness. That harness, and then the lifting tab that goes on the machine. That holds 5,600 pounds. That is a breathable respirator, gloves, and boots. I'll show you how this goes on. It clicks on there. That one clicks on. The carabine screws into a device on a hook on his back, and this right here steers him out. You got tight, brother. Too much lifting. So when his Tyvek suit goes on, we just rip the back of it here, and that's where it hooks to. In the event he goes unconscious, and we've got to pull him from it. We consider that part of the cleaning device. He does not go in the tank unless he has that harness on, no matter what. Never is there an excuse where he doesn't wear the harness. And this obviously is not that dangerous of a situation. If need be, we could easily get him out, but you just never know. So for the 3 minutes that took, it's well worth it. These are the buckets we use. The scraper, once he gets down towards the end. The first bucket has the little scooper.
Wow, yeah.
That's long, huh?
Yeah.
That's the return and suction line. That's a terrible installation on that. Corey is apparently our runner. He will run the 5 gallons of sludge to the DOT approved 55-gallon drum. Those are the return and suction lines that he's breaking there. They come out right here and then they run into the home, to the burner.
Water.
That's all water, yep. So all that sludge gets drummed in a 55-gallon drum. We take that to Staten Island. It's a facility that accepts all this stuff. And they charge $267 for the drum and the product. The drum cost me about $105. Sometimes I'll have a vac truck come to the shop and pump the drums. Corey's right there.
Hello. Oh.
Michael lifted out to Corey. He'll set it on some pads so we're not dripping oil all the way to the trailer. And we'll hand Mike the next one.
I would've got it.
Sammy gets the next one. Where's Craig, you ask? I don't know. I don't know. We should definitely be on that dirtiest job show.
Yeah. There was no one else like a little on my job.
I thought that there was.
This one?
Huh?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk this time. I'm gonna carry on.
Thank you. You got all of that?
Yeah.
Corey's on his way back. I'll show you the drum and how that all works. It's not, probably seems silly not to have a top on it, but when we do carry these buckets through a home, we do put a lid on it. We probably should here, but if we did spill any, we could clean it up. Plus, most of that is water, even though it looks like it's chocolate something. Here is the drum. By law, we're only allowed to carry 2 drums, 110 gallons. He sets it deep inside so it doesn't splash too much. And that's it. Probably on average, I'll get about 35 gallons per tank. So this is gonna fail. She's got State Farm. They're good. I've given the homeowner a paragraph that I want them to read to their local agent adjuster. Then it'll get pushed over to the 800 number. Either her agent will call on her behalf, or they'll get a little lazy and give the number for her. She'll read that same paragraph. She puts the claim in, and then I'll fight the fight. Not that big of a fight with State Farm. You're good on that. I got water coming in right there. And that's surprising because it's probably hasn't rained here in a month. All right. You know what this is? This is the shipping packages that it came in. Come over here, Craig.
Bottom left.
On the end cap. So you see the light coming through.
Oh boy.
Too much tension here. I gotta go.
Why we don't have tension? I apologize.
All right, boys.
All right, we'll send you all the impertinent stuff.
Good enough.
I appreciate you coming out so quick,
problem.
Danny, as always,
My
brother.
extreme pleasure.
To this day, our favorite inspector. Okay, so I'm not going to backfill new soil because they're going to send H2M out here. State Farm uses H2M. They're going to come out with a hand auger, and they're going to auger down to maybe take an age date sample on the soil. So I want the access to be easy for them. So we're not going to overburden. So and I'm going to let them know that it's at a depth of about 6 feet. So doing everything we can to set it up so we can get coverage on there, and there's not an issue. We're just going to clean this all up a little bit. It didn't do too bad of damage here. It's only because it's so dry. But this is going to be our path. You know, let's just say 90 tons, 3 triaxles. So I'm probably going to have to use the skid steer to track up over here all the way to my truck. I'll lay out plastic there and we'll stockpile. Then when it comes time to load out, I'll track the excavator back out there and I'll load into the triaxles. But then this whole area is going to have to get restored. I may be able to bring mason dumps back here when I do the backfilling, but that depends on whether it's dry or wet. So this wonderful woman is trying to get on with her life, and I just waited a little too late. I think they have a closing date scheduled, so now that's got to get pushed back because they got to wait for the insurance company to determine whether they think they're liable or not. But for today, it was a good job. It's good to have me on board going after these carriers. Again, nothing bad about carriers. This would be a bad world without insurance. That's it, folks. That's another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental.